In the realm of ancient Asian mythology, where the cosmos whispers secrets to those who listen, there exists a legend that has captivated hearts and minds for centuries. The eternal balance, a tale of yin and yang, is a mystical tale of two young lives intertwined by the harmonies of the universe. As we embark on this enchanting journey, the boundaries between reality and myth blur, revealing the timeless wisdom of the yin and yang. Once upon a time, beneath the moonlit sky of a quiet Asian village, where cherry blossoms danced to the whispers of the wind, two children were born under the same celestial glow. A boy, young, with eyes as bright as the sunlit sea, and a girl, yin, with a calmness that mirrored the night. Though their families lived at opposite ends of the village, their destinies were bound by the stars that watched over them. In a village by the sea, so still and serene, two souls were born where fate intervenes. One of the daylight, bold and bright, one of the moonbeam, soft as the night. From the moment they cried their first breath into the world, the elders whispered tales of balance. Yin and yang, the dual forces of the universe, now embodied in these two children. Their lives, it was said, would weave a story of love, loss, and destiny. Years passed, and the children grew. Yang was a boy of laughter, always running through fields of golden rice, his footsteps chasing the sun. Yin, on the other hand, loved the quiet streams where water flowed softly, reflecting the gentle hues of twilight. He ran with the wind, his spirit so free she sat by the stream, where calm met the sea. A spark in the chaos, a calm in the storm, two hearts so different, yet uniquely formed. One fateful evening, as the first stars began to twinkle, Yang stumbled upon the stream where Yin sat weaving garlands of lotus flowers. The boy paused, his heart suddenly still, as if the universe had drawn a curtain to reveal a secret he wasn't meant to see. "You're Yang," Yin said, her voice like the rustling leaves. "And you're Yin," Yang replied, his smile bright as the first ray of dawn. From that day on, Yin and Yang became inseparable. She taught him patience, sitting for hours as they watched fish glide under the water's surface. He taught her courage, urging her to climb the tallest hills to greet the rising sun. They laughed and they danced, two halves of a whole, the fire and the water, the body and soul. Where one found the sky, the other the ground, together they thrived, where balance was found. But as the years unfolded, their bond began to deepen into something neither of them fully understood, a quiet love, as natural as the flow of seasons. The elders, who had once celebrated their connection, began to grow wary. "Yin and yang," they warned, "are forces meant to balance, not to merge. If the two become one, the world may fall into chaos. Opposites attract, yet they must remain free, for chaos will follow if bound endlessly." The villagers whispered, the winds carried fear, yet yin and yang's bond grew stronger each year. One moonless night, yin and yang stood under the ancient banyan tree, where the roots reached deep into the earth and the branches stretched towards the heavens. "They don't understand," Yin said softly. "They don't need to," Yang replied, taking her hand. Seasons turned like the pages of a sacred book, and Yin and Yang grew into their teenage years. Their bond, now undeniable, became a source of tension in the village. Whispers turned to warnings, and soon warnings became decrees. The village elders summoned the two beneath the temple's sacred pagoda, where incense curled into the sky like unanswered prayers. The sun and moon, they dance but apart, too close, they could break the world's fragile heart. Yin and yang, you must choose your path, to walk apart or awaken chaos wrath. Yin and yang knelt before the elders, their heads bowed, yet their hearts refused to yield. We are not chaos, Yang declared. We are harmony. Prove it, an elder challenged. Balance is not just love. It is sacrifice. It is trial. If you wish to remain together, you must pass the trials of balance. The trials, as ancient as the mountains themselves, were designed to test the bond between two souls destined to balance. The village murmured in awe and dread as the elders explained the trials would either forge their unity or unravel them forever. Yin and Yang began their journey at the river of reflection, where the water mirrored the truest essence of one's heart. They were tasked with crossing it, but there was a catch. The river would only allow those who understood their own deepest fears and desires. Look to the water, see what it shows, the truth in its ripples, the pain that it knows. To cross it, be honest, for only then the river will part for the truest of friends. Yang, ever bold, stepped forward. The water shimmered, revealing his greatest fear, losing Yin. His desire to protect her surged, but the reflection whispered doubts. Was he strong enough to carry the weight of their bond? I am, he said, his voice firm as the earth beneath his feet. The river parted, granting him passage. Yin followed, her reflection showing her fear of being a burden and her desire for peace. Her calm demeanor faltered, but she took a deep breath. I am more than my fears, she whispered. The river allowed her through. Together they reached the other side, their bond stronger for having faced their own truths. The next trial brought them to the labyrinth of shadows, a twisting maze where illusions tested the strength of their trust. Step through the shadows, where truths twist to lies, where trust is the lantern and love is the prize. Lose faith in each other and you'll be alone, but find one another and light will be shown. Yin and Yang entered the labyrinth hand in hand, but the shadows were cunning. They whispered falsehoods, creating visions meant to sow doubt. Yang saw illusions of Yin turning away, choosing a path that left him behind. Yin saw Yang succumbing to pride, pushing her aside. But they remembered the lessons of the river. This is not real, Yang called out, his voice cutting through the dark. I trust you, Yin replied, reaching for his hand. The moment their fingers touched, the shadows dissolved, revealing the way out. For the final trial, they climbed the mountain of sacrifice, where they would face the ultimate question. Would they sacrifice their love for the greater balance? The mountain asks for a gift so dear, a choice that echoes through time, sincere. To hold on to love or let it go, the seeds of balance only you sow. At the summit, they found an altar split in two, one side glowing with the energy of the sun, the other shimmering with the calm of the moon. The elders appeared as apparitions, their voices echoing. Yin, will you let Yang go to preserve the world's balance? Yang, will you leave Yin to protect harmony? Tears glistened in their eyes, but Yin spoke first. Balance does not mean separation. It means coexistence. Yang nodded. We are strongest together. To separate us is to break the balance, not preserve it. They placed their hands together on the altar, and a radiant light burst forth, illuminating the heavens. The trials had proven the depth of their love and their understanding of balance. The elders, once wary, now bowed before yin and yang. They passed the trials. Their bond stood true. Two souls as one, old fears they slew. Yin and yang, the balance restored, a love that the heavens themselves adored. The village rejoiced, and yin and yang became symbols of harmony, their love a beacon for all who sought balance in their own lives. As yin and yang stood before the village, the light from the altar still radiating in their hearts, the elders declared them not only as guardians of balance, but as a living symbol of harmony for generations to come. They are the sunbeam, they are the night. Together they shine, a guiding light. The world spins steady, the cosmos sings, for yin and yang have mended the rings. The villagers, who once feared their bond, now celebrated it. They painted their homes with swirling patterns of black and white, symbolizing the eternal dance of opposites. But yin and yang knew their journey wasn't over. Balance wasn't a destination. It was a path they would walk together, one step at a time. With their bond as an example, the village began to change. Conflicts that once divided neighbors softened as people embraced the idea of coexistence. Yin and yang taught them the lessons they had learned from their trials. The river flows with truth untold, the labyrinth whispers trust so bold. The mountain shows what love can be, a gift of strength, of unity. Under their guidance, the villagers worked together to build a shrine at the heart of the village, a monument to balance. At its center was a yin-yang symbol carved into stone, surrounded by a garden of lotus flowers that bloomed in shades of white and black. One quiet evening, as yin and yang sat by the stream where they had first met, a dark mist began to rise from the water. It coiled and twisted, forming the shape of a shadowy figure. "I am chaos," it said, its voice like the crackle of thunder. "You think you have won, but balance is fragile. I will always return to tip the scales. Where light exists, the shadows creep, a balance to wake, a peace to keep. But chaos stirs, a challenge anew. For yin and yang, the trials grew. Yin and yang stood, their hands clasped. Balance is not the absence of chaos, Yang said. It is learning to face it together. With that, the shadow lunged, testing their resolve once more. The battle with chaos was unlike anything they had faced before. It was not a physical fight, but a war of emotions and will. Chaos whispered doubts and fears, trying to drive a wedge between them. "You cannot always protect her," Chaos hissed to Yang. "She will one day leave you," it whispered to Yin. "But love is strong, a thread so tight it binds the dark, it holds the light." Yin and Yang, their hearts combined, faced chaos down, their souls aligned. Yin closed her eyes, her voice calm. "You thrive on fear and doubt, but we are more than that." Yang's laughter rang out like sunlight breaking through clouds. "You are a part of us, Chaos, but you do not define us." Their combined strength sent a ripple of energy through the shadow, dissipating it into the night. As dawn broke, a shooting star streaked across the sky, leaving a trail of light. The village elders took this as a sign that the heavens had blessed Yin and Yang's union. The stars align, their blessing bestowed, a path of peace for the love they showed. Yin and Yang, their story untold, a tale for the ages, a treasure of gold. The village celebrated with a festival that lasted for days, with music, lanterns, and laughter filling the air. Yin and Yang danced beneath the stars, their love shining brighter than ever. As the years passed, Yin and Yang's story spread far beyond their village. Travelers came from distant lands to learn from them, seeking the wisdom of balance. Their tale was written in the wind and sea, a story of love, of harmony. Yin and Yang, forever they stay, guardians of balance, come what may. Yin and Yang grew older, their hair streaked with silver, but their bond remained unshaken. They spent their days teaching children by the stream, ensuring the lessons of balance would never be forgotten. And when their time came to leave the world, it was said that their spirits became part of the wind and water, forever entwined, guiding those who sought harmony. The shrine in the village became a place of pilgrimage, where people from all walks of life came to honor Yin and Yang. The yin-yang symbol became more than a mark of balance. It became a reminder that love, trust, and unity could overcome any trial. The sun and moon, they rise and fall, a dance eternal, a love for all. Yin and Yang, their spirits sing, the balance of life, the joy they bring. And so, the story of Yin and Yang was passed down through the generations, a timeless tale of the power of love and the beauty of balance. For more captivating stories and tales, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to join our camp and stay updated.